A lot of cars get towed, and some for no reason other than to make money for predatory towing companies. Well, a new law in Colorado cracks down on those companies, and it kicked in this week. The law mainly protects people who live in apartment and condo complexes. Lawmakers heard dozens of stories from people who were parked very legally, only to wake up and find their cars gone. Marissa Armas live to explain how this law works. Marissa?
Well, Jim, this law mostly impacts residential spaces, not businesses, but it does give more protections in certain situations when it comes to towing. Earlier today, we spoke with one of the representatives who sponsored this bill, and here's what you need to know.
It levels the playing field between consumer drivers and the tow truck industry.
A new Colorado towing law now in effect that gives more rights to citizens.
Now, with this new law, the tow truck industry has to prove that you made a violation. They have to prove it through pictures, and those pictures need to be on the file.
Dubbed the Towing Bill of Rights, the legislation requires tow truck companies to now give a 24-hour notice before towing your car from a parking lot of an apartment, condo, or mobile home park. The law also prohibits companies from towing cars with expired tags.
Other instance is, let's say your car is about to be towed and you walk up to the tow truck driver before he has it loaded up on the truck. By this new law, they have to give you your car back.
But when it comes to many apartment complexes, not much is changing.
I certainly wouldn't want anybody thinking that because there's been a law change, they can start being less careful about where they park their cars.
That's because these companies will still be able to tow your car without a 24-hour notice if the car is blocking a fire zone or driveway, parked on private property or in a handicap space, or if it's parked in someone's assigned spot.
Because it's ultimately going to end up in the same situation with an expensive towing bill.
Rick says that this new law is also working to keep those towing companies accountable. If anyone has any issues, they should file a complaint so that those companies can be investigated. In Glendale, Marissa Armas covering Colorado First.
In